My question is, why is it so hard for us to accurately predict which influenza vaccine will be the most effective every year?
I'm Thomas Friedrich. I'm an associate professor of pathobiological sciences at the University of Wisconsin School of Veterinary Medicine. So the idea of a vaccine really is to give you something that will train your immune system to recognize a virus in this case, so that it can fight off that virus if you ever come in contact with it. But the training itself shouldn't make you sick. So for other diseases that we have vaccines for, like smallpox or polio or something, like if you get those and survive, you are immune to those viruses for the rest of your life. So the aim of a vaccine is to give you that immunity without giving you the disease. For viruses like smallpox and polio, this is relatively straightforward because the viruses that cause those diseases don't change very much over time. But there are other viruses like influenza and like HIV, which we also work on, that mutate very rapidly. And so the immune response that you get from a vaccine needs to cope with this level of variability in the virus. And so what we haven't been able to do so well with vaccines is give you antibody responses that can deal with these kind of changes in structure that viruses like HIV and influenza can get through mutation. So there's a whole process in designing flu vaccines where people get together in Geneva 18 months ahead of our predicted flu season in the Northern Hemisphere and try to decide, okay, of all the flu strains that we can see infecting people today in the world, which ones are likely to be the most common 18 months from now when the flu season happens? Now you might ask, well, why do we sometimes predict right and sometimes predict wrong? And the answer is complicated, but it basically is because viral evolution is difficult to understand. And we're usually pretty good at explaining what happened in the past tense, like looking backwards. But that doesn't mean that we can kind of take a situation today, play it forward 18 months, and predict with 100% certainty how virus evolution is going to happen.